Well, after a long day of travel yesterday, only two relatively short flights, but long delays in between each one, so we were at airports pretty much all day. This is what we have arrived to. It's not the Grand Budapest Hotel, but it's a Grand Hotel in Budapest. It is the Intercontinental here on the shores of the Danube River. So yes, our room does open up, looking out right onto the river itself. Much cooler and cloudier here than we saw in Montenegro. Temperature, I think, is about 0 out there, it says right now, and we're probably only getting to a high of 1 degree or so. Oh, sorry about that glare. But yeah, this is the pre-cruise land package portion of our trip. So we got in here about 1 o'clock last night, and we're here again tomorrow or tonight, and then everything will be transferred to the ship. So home for a couple nights anyway.
What a view this morning. Didn't really realize it when we got here in the dark.
Just went out, did a couple quick geocaches here. We're just waiting to start the formal tour of Budapest. So should be a good day. It feels good out here. It's not too cold.
Hill, and also to the right, the very first bridge, the iconic chain bridge too, can be seen there, which was built in 1849. So when you're up into the castle district. And now we're making our way closer on the embankment road, taking us up. They want to be totally separated from them. So back at that time, they got to somewhat a little short agreement saying that the woman
about 100 years to uncover what we can see today. Even today they're uncovering artifacts, but that was the 100 years when nobody was really allowed to enter the
and they upgraded their ideas, and of course that's how the world is thinking, how they now discovered so many things, and that came up with things to do. Reality we're just guessing again, but since they found inscriptions on it, which you can see here on the side of the sarcophagus, these are the original Roman inscriptions, and the archaeologists of course were able to uncover that it said that she was able to take it. So that's why written document is in some format on the side of it, but whoever wrote it, we do not know if that person was telling the truth or not. We want to believe them, so of course we say it is.
Está aquí en esta posición.
But to jump back a little into history, I'm going to jump a little back into the first and to show you even areas they planned the city.
So a very good tour of the city. Started out kind of going back in the Roman times, came back into the main city center, worked through a few things, World War I, World War II, various monuments, things like that. I am just heading back to the room because I have a whole bunch of stuff I need to charge. My battery's just about dead. And then this afternoon we're going to do a tour of the Parliament. So that's where we're at right now. So we made it to the building. We still have about an hour before we have to check in for our tour, but figured while we're here, let's check out the outside. Made it inside, just waiting for the tour guide.
If you want the lift, you go there.
that will wrap up the tour and today's video. See you in the next one. So yeah, that was another crazy day. Probably another 15 or 20,000 steps walked. But I mean, look at this. I'm sitting here on the 7th floor of the Intercontinental Hotel in Budapest, Hungary, looking out over a landscape that is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And I just kind of have to sit here sometimes and think, how did I end up here? And with apologies to Third Eye Blind, thank you and welcome to my semi-charmed kind of life. Just unbelievable. More than a boy from southern Alberta, Canada should have ever expected to be able to experience. And I'm glad that we're able to bring you along with us to enjoy it as well. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.